Hello everyone, this is NCG here, and I'm bringing to you a upcoming deck that you can all play once the new Millennium Pegasus set, whatever it wants to call itself, drops to us here, everywhere. I'm gonna be bringing to you this profile early on the as Dev Pro, on just so that you all then have a good idea on what to get, what ratios you need to get things, um, for you to start making your own version IRL once the set drops. So with me I have probably one of my old favourite GX archetypes that's not Cyber Dragons or anything to do with Zane or Astra Phoenix with the Destiny Heroes, which is Ancient Gears. I've been falling in love with these with this archetype since the support from the Arc 5 V era, with like bringing us to Reactor Dragon, Wyvern, all that kind of stuff. And I've been playing with the deck ever since then. And so when I saw the new Ancient Gear support with the new fusion and fusion spell and everything, I was just so pumped and hyped. And I'm looking forward to sharing to you guys this profile. So this is my own personal build. This is the build that I'm going to be working on and improving as I go. And so I'm going to be showing to you it right now, basically. So starting off with all the monsters, we have 3 golems, 1 reactor dragon, 1 Gendora the mythical dust kaiju, 2 gamma seals, 3 ancient gear wyverns, 3 ancient gear frame, and 3 hunting hounds and 2 effect veiler. The reason I've gone for this ratio is because I'm playing a trading engine just to try and fix the ancient gear consistency problem, where we want to get both Gear Town and Catapult in our opening hands, and if we can, maybe a fortress with it as soon as possible so that we can do the standard big combo. So I've gone for this ratio because Ancient Gear is a go second deck anyway, so we like to have our opponent do whatever they want to on the first turn, so then we can go second and just try and push for a big OTK, knowing our opponent can't do anything, especially with Fortress out. So I've gone for this ratio because I do like the 1 Wyvern no matter what. Even though it is a 9, I can't trade in it. It is still a nice monster to summon off the Gear Town and the Fortress and everything. But I've gone for 3 golems because of the new Megaton golem. With the Ancient Gear fusion, I think golem is now a good standard build now, where everything can revolve around him in order, either where we're bringing it out or just using it as fusion materials to get massive damages. And I've also gone for the Kaiju ending because, as I said, it's a go second deck, but I also again wanted to go with trading, so I've gone for the level 8s that we can just easily beat over, and also just dump them for trading if we have to. The 3 Wyvern standard gear frame is a new searcher where we could either search, discard a card that's probably there in our hand to either grab golem or any spell that lists golem, so we can also grab ancient gear fusion. So gear frame is also good for that. And the 3 hunting hound, it is, other than fusion, your other way of fusion summoning, but the burn damage is also nice. I've gone for the effect veiler for the hand trap because it is a go second deck, and I just wanted to pick probably the most useful hand trap that is also most budget, because Ancient Gear is a budget deck even though this spell card is leaked to be an ultra, but I just wanted to make this a slight budget deck. So I've gone for the effect veiler. Is really good against the pendulum matchup, being able to stop the link monster, so effect veiler is just nice. For the spells and the 1 trap, we have 2 ancient gear fusions, 3 gear towns, 3 catapults, 3 fortress, 1 workshop, 1 interrupted kaiju slumber, 1 dark hole, 3 terraformings, 3 tradings, 1 monster reborn, and 1 ancient gear reborn. 2 fusions because I don't want to clog with it. I can easily search it between Wyvern and Gear Frame. It's so easy to search, and once you get it off once, you should win. 3 Gear Town is part of your big combo play. It summons these guys even easier if you have to, and it also just summons them when it's popped. So you got to play free Gear Town, you want to see it, as well as Catapult, you want to see it. I like to play free Fortress because it is your safety net. It's the one that's going to stop your opponent from being able to do anything once your Ancient Gears are summoned that turn. It is just such a good card to have. So I like to play free of it because I like to see one each of these in my opening hand as soon as possible if I can. I like the one workshop is kind of like a monster reborn in a way. I can either add a golem if I needed to make my ultimate golem or Megaton. I could also add a wyvern if I want to search, gear frame, hunting hound as well. So I like the one workshop. It's just kind of like again a monster reborn. Slumber and Dark Hole board wipe. Slumber because we're playing Kaiju Engine, and I've gone for Dark Hole over Regeki not because of a budget option, although there is a reason. But I like it because I can summon Wyvern and search the Catapult if I don't have it, or the Fortress if I don't have it. Then I can go Dark Hole, wipe the board clean so I no longer have a monster in play, so then I can go with the Gear Town Catapult play, because you need to have no monsters. So Dark Hole is kind of good in that kind of aspect, and it is kind of better than Regeki. Free Terraforming because you need to search Gear Town. You can also just discard leftover terraformings from the gear frame. The free trade-ins because we play 6 level 8s and they're all searchable in one way, shape or form. Monster Reborn is just Monster Reborn. And the one Ancient Gear Reborn because it is a searchable revival card with the Wyvern and yeah, with just the Wyvern. It isn't a complete extra deck. I've only gone for what is just pretty much standard, what you should be playing. The rest of the extra deck is literally your own personal preference and what you think is good matchups. But I've gone for the 2 Megaton Golems, 2 Ultimate Golems, and 3 Howitzers. These are the things that I know I'm going to be going into the most in this kind of proper ratio. The Ultimate Golem, I might bump him up to 3 just because he is probably one of my favourite fusions in the extra deck. The Megaton, I've gone for 2 because we do have 2 Ancient Gear Reborn, so we could feasibly go into it twice. And I'm even actually going to put the 3rd Ultimate Golem in, just because Megaton, when it leaves, you get an ultimate back, and you get an ultimate out. And I've always liked to have 3 Howitzers because I would rather have the 3 Howitzers and not go into all of them than to not have the 3 Howitzers and need like the 3rd or something. But overall, guys, that is the deck profile. I hope you all enjoyed it, and this gives you a good skeleton as to what you all lot could play. Down here in the side deck is just literally kind of cards I might add in later on. Maybe a second Reactor Dragon, the 2 Gachaton Dragons for the trading if I think the Kaiju is not going well. Chaos Giant, I took him out just because I think you're going to be going to Megaton a lot more. Megaton kind of does the same thing as Chaos Giant, has 3 attacks and just so on and so forth. But if you want to put a Chaos Giant in, go right ahead. I'd only play it out 1 and maybe a second workshop. But again, guys, that's it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Again, I hope this gives you some help for once the new support comes out, and I look forward to seeing you in the comments down below, suggesting deck ideas, tech ideas, because the Ancient Gear is kind of like the Tricksters, where the skeleton, the core is quite small, and you can like mix it around and play to your own personal play styles. So hope you all enjoyed it as always, and I'll see you guys in the next video.